Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I'm Jared,
And I'm Kiana.
and today we will be listening to a group that I've really never heard of
I have
before,
never heard of them.
called SB19.
SB19.
We know nothing about them,
No.
and the only reason that we are here today reacting to them is because you all recommended that we do so. So we have a few YouTube comments. The first one comes to us from Dita Belanquit 9470. They write, "Hello. Can you also do a reaction to SB19 Time in the First Take? They are so talented and really an awesome group. I think you will like them." All right. Thank you very much, Dita.
Okay. Someone else, anonymous
Anonymous.
311. So they want to be anonymous. Hi, if you guys don't mind and have time, can you also check out SB19? They're one of the famous P-pop group from the Philippines. Thank you in advance. So they're from the Philippines. That's our first piece of info.
Interesting. I've never heard of P-pop before.
It must be Filipino pop,
Yeah.
would be my guess.
Like
Or
J-pop and K-pop.
what's J-pop? Oh, Japanese. Huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Endless pops.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Anonymous. Heyhez Q5F
Or Hee Hee Z.
or Z says, "Hello, I stumbled upon this reaction vid, by the way, since Sophia is from the Philippines. Sophia from Cat's Eye. I would like to introduce you to Sophia's good friends, SB19, who is a famous boy band from the Philippines. They are consisting of 5 men who are all actually good at singing live, too, and dancing as well, called Live Monsters for a reason. Everyone says they are the Big Bang of the Philippines. I hope you try to react to them. I hope you give them a try. I promise you won't regret."
Okay, well, we're going to give them a try.
You damn right.
So, Philippines, they dance, they sing, obviously.
And they're live monsters.
They're called Live Monsters. Okay.
Wow. And then just one more comment from one of our patrons.
Yes, Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth said, I wanted to give a recommendation for a group called SB19. They are a P-pop boy group from the Philippines. I think their songs, lyrics, videos, and performances are amazing, and they are one of my favorite groups. Their story is so interesting, and they are genuinely wonderful people. Here are some songs that might make fun first reactions. Quit live performance video, Time music video, and Time live on the first take. Damn music video and Damn live on the first take.
Okay.
So I think today we're gonna listen to Time,
Yep.
watch the music video,
Yep.
and watch them live on first take.
Perfect.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Okay, our first P-pop group.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the way all of you talk about this group, I mean,
Yeah.
we've listened to some BTS already. We've
Yeah.
listened to some Cat's Eye.
Yeah.
And now it's time for SB19.
We're going down the groups.
Yeah.
It's not the time of solo artists, I guess.
All right. And very quickly,
Yeah.
before we dive into, what's the song called? Time?
Time.
Time.
I think.
According to Wikipedia, SB19 is a Filipino boy band formed in 2018. Okay. So about 8 years. Of Pablo, Josh, Stel, Ken, and Justin. They are noted for their contributions to the contemporary Pinoy pop scene and became the first Southeast Asian act to be nominated on the Billboard Music Awards,
Wow.
as well as the first Southeast Asian act to make an appearance in the top 10 of the Billboard Social 50. All right, very interesting.
So they started in 2019.
Yep.
That's what I saw. Okay.
All right.
I'm
Let's jump
excited.
right in.
Let's listen, yeah.
This is the Time music video. Let's go.
I have no idea what to expect.
Me either. Should I put the subtitles on, maybe?
Yeah,
Enjoy.
you too.
Rotting in bed, numb and upset. The hands on a clock, I'm moving along and feels like I'm dead, but I'm here instead. Please make it stop. I'm always wrong and stuck inside my never-ending thoughts.
Ooh.
What's happening?
I'm trying hard 'cause I know what it costs.
Say what?
One day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave them behind. Many things we can control. I hope you know it's better to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of. All of these are natural. No one's really in control, but we live a little 'cause we know when we vanish we don't really go. So I try to run an extra mile, hoping for a sign. If there isn't one, then I'm leaving mine. Never those behind, seeking you will find. There's no reason not to try. Watching everything from the backseat is beautiful, but at times it gets really ugly. You already know what to do when we got nothing to lose. What we're not changing with trust, fighting for whatever cause. If the light's dying, don't you ever cease to refuse. Stuck inside my never-ending thoughts. I'm trying hard 'cause I know what it costs.
Oh.
'Cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave them behind. Many things we can control. I hope you know it's better to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave them behind. Darling, when push comes to shove, your best is enough. It won't hurt to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of time and time again. You raise things I don't understand. I'm drenched all over, still lying. They're all I can. I'm well aware there's no reason in this world, so I'll never ever walk away with stones left unturned. 'Cause if I'm leaving anyway, I'm spending every day scattering stars in the night sky, hoping it'll lead away for better days. Savor every moment with me while we're here, 'cause I don't want this. Time, memories will leave them behind. Many things we can control. And I hope you know it's better to try. One day we'll run under. Time, memories will leave them behind. Many things we can control. I hope you know it's better to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave them behind. Darling, when push comes to shove, your best is enough. It won't hurt to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of.
Whoa. Okay.
Wait, what do you think the end meant? Or what did you take from that?
Well, I was going to
I
ask
know.
you the same exact thing. Only because I was so immersed in the music.
I know, I could tell.
Yeah.
You were making sounds from the high pitch, and I was just trying to figure
Yeah.
out what movie I was watching.
Like there was a point where I was keeping track, and then the moment they came in with the vocals
Yeah.
and like the beat, I was lost. I got hypnotized.
Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to the song without the video because I was
Yeah.
purely paying attention
We
well,
should have
to the
done that.
message of the song. Like,
Oh yeah, the message.
oh my gosh. But then when they would hit the time
Mm-hmm.
with that deep.
Time, but then the subtle pause before time.
Yeah, no, that's what
Yeah.
like the impact.
Yeah. Overall, like I mean,
Whoa.
I was a bit confused just because I was overwhelmed by listening to the song.
Yeah.
About so you've got the older woman,
I
you've
think
got
a
the
mom and daughter, right?
mom and daughter, and then was that the dad, or who was that?
Oh, I thought that was just her work. That was her going to
got it,
work.
Got it.
Because she was like on the bus.
Got it.
And she would be, I think, like in scrubs. Like it looked like she was like a hospice nurse.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Did the daughter die at the end, or what happened there?
Okay, because the daughter was the one writing notes, right?
I believe so.
Or was it just that,
Or they're like separate.
or was it just like time after time, like just being apart on these special occasions? And like, I thought it was kind of this message of like time just escapes you.
Right.
And yeah, one day you'll run out of time. And it's like, I don't know, there was one part of the video where they're just kind of like going fast through the motions. Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
she goes to bed and she gets up for work and she gets on the bus and all these things. And it's like you're apart from the people you love
Right.
in the search for, I don't know, like life or what
Yeah.
you're supposed to be
Right.
doing. And then one day you wake up and you're out of time. So I don't know if that was what happened in the end when she started crying, was just that feeling of like another birthday alone,
Right.
or if something happened.
Right. Because there was blood at one point, right?
Well, her nose was bleeding.
Nose was bleeding.
And then it looked like the daughter was the one that left that pot there, right?
Okay. Who set all this up for the mother? The happy birthday?
Maybe her?
The daughter?
No,
Or the
like
mother?
the mother for herself.
Oh.
Because in the first scene, wasn't she was preparing that stuff for herself and she blew out the candles.
Okay.
Although, yeah, look, like she's like getting ready to set the table to FaceTime her daughter.
Gotcha.
So she's all there and then she FaceTimes the daughter.
I see.
And then the daughter puts on a hat to celebrate with the mom.
And the daughter appears, as you said, to be
She like a doctor.
like a doctor or a nurse.
Yeah.
Living her life, maybe, not forced to be separated, but independent and trying
Mm-hmm. Right.
to have a career. And then by the end, just the emotions come flooding out,
gosh,
which made me believe that something bad happened, but it may not have. It may have just been like,
Yeah.
it overflew,
Yeah.
overflooded. The emotions poured out. Damn.
Memories will leave them behind. So maybe like, yeah, just all these memories when they used to be together on the birthday, and that's not how it is anymore.
Yeah. And these are steps to create.
I think a
cake
meal.
or a meal.
No, that says shrimp paste. So
okay,
unless they put shrimp in their meal, but it looks like she was making something else.
'Cause one day we'll run out of time. And
Your best is enough. It won't hurt to try. I could be going in a wrong direction here.
yeah.
But I'm just thinking of like, maybe that's something about we just have to try. Like we just have to put some effort into being there for the people
Yeah.
that we love while
Right.
before time runs out.
Right. In person or yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because here, if you look at this table, it looks rather empty.
It's sadder than the first table in the beginning. And over time, maybe it's like,
Right.
I'm thinking about when I went off to college.
Yeah.
And you FaceTime with the people that are far from you, and then you're like, we're going to do this every week.
Yeah.
Then it becomes
Yeah.
every month. And then it's every few months.
Oh, you're so spot on.
And then a year passes by. And at first you put on the hat and you have the balloons. And then little by little, suddenly 5 years have passed and you're not doing that anymore.
Oh, that's so spot on. That is what I feel like is the message behind this.
How do we find out what the message is? How do we find out if we're right or...
We can look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we listen to the other one first? No, we should know so that when we listen
Yeah.
to the other one, we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
an
yeah.
idea. Anything else you wanted to add? Like, what did this... the whole... Aside from the message, I feel like we're so focused on the
Yeah.
message of the song.
Yeah.
But the vocals, I know that's what you were paying attention to.
I was blown away.
Yeah.
Having never heard of SB19
Yeah.
and never hearing their voices, I was really blown away at the diversity. At times, it seemed like they were going to dive into some rap. You know, they were flowing a little bit, but then
Yeah.
they went straight back to the vocals.
Yeah.
A lot of control
Yeah.
over their voices, but over the song and our ears.
Yeah.
Like they kept us
Yeah.
on off guard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we couldn't find an official breakdown of this song,
Yeah.
but according to Google's AI overview, take it for whatever it's worth. It says SB19's Time is a poignant ballad exploring the fleeting nature of life, urging listeners to cherish present moments and loved ones before time runs out.
It acts as a reminder to confront emotional struggles, value the time spent with family and friends, and find healing in the face of inevitable change. Okay.
You were spot on.
This is such an important message.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
And they sing it so beautifully. I'm really excited to watch/listen to this again with actually looking at the artists.
Yeah.
I love when artists actually have music videos that feature other people, like they make it a mini movie.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful music video.
Yeah. Yeah. The
But
artists weren't
yeah.
in there at all.
No.
Yeah.
I'm really excited now to see them perform it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a beautiful message.
Yeah. All right. So we'll watch SB19 perform Time live on Wish 107.5 bus.
Okay.
And then we have one more live performance after this.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Many things we can't control. I hope you know it's better to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of
Oh, heartbeat.
Time, memories won't even be. Anything we can control. I hope you know it's better to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of